If you ask any economist to rank the top economic indicators that they follow, he or she would probably start with gross domestic product, or GDP, and then unemployment figures, including payroll, then the consumer price index, and finally consumer confidence. But they aren't the economic indicators that are important to everyday Americans. We tend to follow the indicators that are right in our face on a daily or weekly basis, like gas prices. So even though all the other indicators are doing well and the economy is healthy, we tend to give overdue importance to gas prices because we see them every week. And if you haven't noticed, gas prices are going up. In truth, gas prices do have some effect on the health of the overall economy because they affect travel and transportation costs for all of us, and most importantly, for businesses. But gas prices can fluctuate independently from all the other economic indicators. For instance, we have a healthy economy right now, but gas prices are going up because of several other factors. First, they always do right at the beginning of the summer vacation season when demand goes up. It's a simple case of supply and demand. Because we tend to take vacations in the summer and travel more, the demand for gasoline goes up. And the supply, well, that's a trickier proposition. It doesn't help that we imposed oil sanctions on top oil producers like Venezuela and Iran, although I don't think most people would argue that those sanctions aren't warranted. The United States now produces more oil than any other nation in the world, and we are close to being energy independent. But gasoline prices are set by the world oil supply. And OPEC has control over that. OPEC stands for the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. There are 14 of them, and they control 44% of the world's oil, led by the largest OPEC oil producer, Saudi Arabia. OPEC has cut oil production, and more than anything else, that's the reason that oil and thus gas prices are going up, because when demand rises and supply goes down, that's what happens. President Donald Trump knows how politically important it is to keep oil and gas prices down. That's why he's putting pressure right now on Saudi Arabia to increase production. And you would think that Saudi Arabia owes Donald Trump because he has gone out of his way not to criticize the royal family that has control over the country, even when they deserved it, like in the murdering of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. If Saudi Arabia increases oil production because of ties with Donald Trump, will the Democrats start a new collusion investigation? Probably not, because the Democrats in Congress have a new infrastructure bill that reportedly has a 25 cents a gallon federal tax increase. Proposing a 25 cents a gallon increase on gas prices right before a presidential election is like putting a kick me sign on every Democratic candidate. As of right now, the gas tax is just a proposal, and the president's request to OPEC is just a request. In the meantime, expect gas prices, which are already 50 to 60 cents a gallon higher than they were just a few months ago, to continue to go up, and expect gas price politics to be a big part of the presidential election, especially when they continue to get worse. I'm Larry Menti. We'll talk again soon.